Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, we will be talking about my anxiety of change, and there will be a speed paint going on in the background. So if you don't want to hear my story, you can mute it. It's good to say that right now. You can mute it if you don't care, and you just want to see the painting. But yeah, so this video is gonna be about my anxiety of change that I've had since I was a kid. I'm gonna start this with off that I feel like anxiety of like things changing around you is pretty normal. Like a lot of people have that. And yeah. And I also want to say that I have anxiety, like specifically social anxiety, but also general anxiety, like around other things. So that's also a mix into why I am the way I am. When it comes to like things changing in my life, I will freak out. Like if someone cleans my room that isn't me, I would literally freak out, get upset, and so angry, which isn't really healthy, but it's what happened. And like especially if like we rearrange the house or anything, I would get like really annoyed. Especially when I was younger, I would get so annoyed. I remember there was this one time my mom wanted to throw out like socks that didn't fit me, but I didn't want to not be able to see those socks in my drawer anymore. That I like straight up, I was young, I was like 10, something like that. And I straight up yell at her. I was like screaming at her, being like, whatever, don't you dare throw away my socks that don't fit. So when I was younger, my problems were way worse. I got angry and I would cry over this stuff. Like now I have like a decent control on it. Like I don't let it affect me as much. Like I won't go out and yell. Like if like someone does something that I was gonna do, I don't get upset. Like whatever. Yeah. But I think the reason that I am like this when things change abruptly in my life, like when my cats passed and stuff, like my life turned upside down, or like my dad gets a new job or something like that, I would get like all anxious, like I don't know how to deal with this kind of stuff. The reason I don't like things changing is probably stemming from a house fire I was in when I was a kid. Obviously it was devastating for my whole family. I don't like remember it, but I know it affected me in a lot of ways. And one of them was I didn't like change, because obviously after a major house fire and you lose your house, there's a lot of change. And like you have to move, and you know, you lose all your stuff and you have to get all new stuff, and it's traumatic. And I know it affected my mom. My mom also to an extent doesn't like change, like getting rid of certain things or moving things around. Like it affects her too. But yeah, the house fire definitely probably caused a lot of this anxiety, other than like I already have anxiety, like but like when I was younger, I didn't want to get rid of like my toys or whatever, like things I didn't play with anymore, because I didn't want them gone. I didn't want my room to change. Like I don't redecorate my walls, even though I'm an adult now and I have like my children's drawings still up on my walls, just because it gives me so much anxiety to think about changing all of that. Like it's so hard for me to do certain things like that. But as I've gotten older, I've been allowing myself to just like, if I want to reorganize something, just do it, you know? Like what harm is there? None. Like, the only thing it affects is me, and I need to, learn how to deal with it. Like, that's something I have to work on, and if that means slowly changing my room, that means slowly changing my room. And honestly, right now, I'm doing pretty good, I don't get as stressed out based off of what's changing in my life. Like, if something happens, I'm able to not dwell on it as much as I probably would have in the past. And yeah, so I'm getting better, I'm working on myself and making myself better. I don't know. What's the proper word for that? I don't know, man. But yeah, and if anyone else is like going through this, like having a hard time when you have to change things, like your house changes, your living situation changes, like your family situation changes, and it causes you stress or anxiety and panic, then I understand, and I'm here with you, and I understand you because I've been through it. And you're not alone, and it's okay, and hopefully you can work on it and get better, and there's no issue with, if you need to, going to a therapist to like work it out, like a lot of people have stigma against therapists, and like you don't need to be mentally ill to see a therapist. You don't have to be. You can just go, and they're there to help you figure out stuff, But yeah, so that's my little rant about my anxiety of change. Sorry, this video was kind of like just short and random and not very cohesive, but it is what I just wanted to talk about, how like things scare me when it changes, and I get so panicked and angry. Or I used to get angry. I can still get angry sometimes. It's something I'm working on. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little rant. I'm sure there's still plenty of video for you to watch. Speed paint. So yeah, let's talk about my painting. So this is a painting that I've planned to do since I was 13, 14 maybe, and I just never did it because school. I just never got around to it. But yeah, that's just 3 planets. I like space. That's really all there was to it. I like the idea of having the one in closest to you, and then it gets smaller. I don't know. I don't know, I liked it, and I like painting planets, it's kind of fun. I don't know, I don't get to paint like that often because it's not my typical painting style. Yeah, also for the stars, they get a little chaotic, but I hope they look okay. I think they look okay. My boyfriend said they look okay. I don't know, I didn't know how I wanted to do them, and hopefully that it was executed okay. But yeah, that's really all there was to this painting. Just something I wanted to do for a while, and I was like, may as well record it. Took a couple days. It was nice. Nice to finally see that vision coming through, Okay. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. I guess I should probably do those YouTube things, subscribe to my channel, like this video if you liked it. Make sure, if you want to see more content with me, make sure you hit the notification button. Or don't. I don't really care. and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.